Abusuya for Edenchia, Mobia of your Pinax TV platform. You see, na me no kasa see, you know, ye wo host see will be aka once me Afcona, Ecosisia. So unfortunately for Ghana, ya be fie ma Emranti and Creepy Masha see ewo various teams are board the likes of a year particular. You see, we're shown a red card within the 60 minutes almost share game na Ghana for Nyantakyi say. Obabon kwasi abo ha kokune ho amane team abusuafo kwa anko ye anfa magana the fact say bi mu di blame Emma the players coach GFA no bi mu so di blame no Emma abrantia ne din de Anas Armia Anas with the expose a wo ye about Papa Kwasi Nyantakyi ho me na so ma FIFA fo abana no from anything a concerning ball anything a ball din ewo mu even if a rise ball kra na on hwe no anfa ne nsa and come on for say Kwasi Nyantakyi any Anas expose across no nene asay a am I for subo ni mbo bi ase investigative journalist Anas Armia Anas say na da Roma na adumunti ni expose o ye kane na nko onye ye na Ghana ball no emu ede on for the nimba football so na emu ede na nso onya ne hu be hye emu ene football no asay after Kwasi Nyantakyi a free Ghana ye mbo nsensemu no it's a different thing altogether. I say Odobia ni hono we all should blame a investigative journalist Anas Armio Anas. And with the current Afcon na Ghana Ghana performance and all no uhuni saying also and there nyama for kafa Anas honi ni expose Anas Ghana football uni omoyajing.
All right, so Nyantakyi be men committee for ne ahwe for ne adofo ne obi bia wenya bra wo share right here on this particular platform Pinax TV. Seeing what is going on no me dey to me hofo eno na your friend is and that lumba e ka ane nua na nyum bi oto yakwanoma obobi ediase o say woman bi yase na mpedi kura ne dance for amanfo be subo ni dini no dey to me hofo. And there's one thing I ekoso the BMP4 e can say a prophet is never appreciated in his or her own town. Niema ekosi nyina me di sua ade and at the end of the day, so me who say Ghana for we don't appreciate people unless they are gone. And I say na yin penny for moka say kind will fear unhu so fa so. I just say we fit chief and say na be unhu so fa so we tia hwehwe. Exactly. So all of these things e koso nyina no you di to your hofo. By the end of the day no ye obi bo ahye ni nsem. Following the disastrous lose and a loss against Comoros, no, Ghana for be brave. Start to say, be some the question, what went wrong? And the second one is, how did we even come here? And in all of these things, I bet boil it down to how was Ghana football before and now. Nina boils down to one man, Anas Aremeyaw Anas. Now. I'm happy to see Ghana for are getting to embrace the hard truth. Obi to say Yera Kennedy a compare Japan. Or didn't see what bisa questions about this issue. No, we had people, media organizations saying King Japan was fighting press freedom. King Japan wanted to kill somebody. King Japan was was a person who lies corruption. On person of fight corruption, but now those people who were pointing fingers at King Japan are the same people who are embracing King Japan's preaching. So the big question is: are we normal? Are we normal? Recently, Obiti said Captain Smart before Afcon, you be filming of Fred Kwasi Nyantakyi on being a guest. Now looking and sitting back and watching this man and looking at his prolific and critical analysis of BlackStars, I just nod my head and said, we've lost the game. We in Yamane Kono. We let this man off our sleeves and off our sight because of what expose. Are you serious? Are you serious? So you see, even though Captain Smart is not friendly with MPP, he came out to say Ghana yebeko year and BlackStars ebe year. We need to apologize to two people. Baku ye wine Abdul Polo said then no former BlackStars. Your friend is saying player Enna Kwasi Nyantakyi. Remember, Kwesi Nyantakyi man for say Oka MPP form. So for Captain Smart to come and say that we need to apologize to him.
And even made mention say Nyobaye Sadene should be the vice president.
Good.
Dr. Haj Mahmoud Bawumia and a wife. And no more they shouldn't go with cameras. No secretly into no papa no or my baby Jina Bijmaka say we na abaina na government say mammy then a young mom.
Exactly. And secondly, a bra Comoros edifiti no and a Paula do Montre.
Yeah.
A bar or call good evening Ghana. And as usual, obeying a touch screen analysis. The touch screen analysis or no say in monologue no. The picture about screen is who you know, Kwesi Nyantakyi.
Yeah.
Kwesi Nyantakyi was who we saw. And I said, this man, we need to apologize to this man. And we shouldn't have thrown away this man. And then Penny Foka said, Oba, Sebe Kwejanengu Naiswa, ye train few ho. Ye pepa. At the same time, to he, your friend is saying, Paul Adomochi made a reference, said, this time around, we've thrown the baby away with the bathwater. Ya to abofra na twene. Eni nsuo no, and nsuo fi no. This is it. That is it. And Paul Adomochi coming back and narrating all of these things. I just sat back and I said, well, Ken Kai. One say, and now Ghana for, and Ghana for King Japan. After the almost I said, Ken rose up and started asking the question, say, this boy investigation, is it right?
How
is it in order? Meet me the Adriana but to obey a comment then on say, so are you serious? For Christ's sake, the Bible we all move with. Or catch a brass, Satan, son, share, assemble or catch a. Or say, do not tempt thy Lord thy God. Yes, to cry. I can't say, if I say, we free through above for the soul moon, or see then men testament. Or no crap, yes, how much more we human beings? Why? Because on him say, we human beings are vulnerable. Ye nipa, ye suni ye by ni fin wa ye hon, ye feeling kind wa ye hon. So we can't be perfect, but you shouldn't go to the extreme of tempting people. Do fall prey. A comment demi. Me did it 3 days. I mean him say the next 2 days meet me who Ediane Dawa was me pay allegiance. My brother Medi. I know said there are certain circumstances you can't but Charlie a come na e no. These are all the things Yamana oversight. Apaye niswa ene yabedu be yedu. Nyantakyi once upon a time he was on verge to become the CAF president. Because a bra then times CAF president Obagana oni the friend is Nyantakyi Mikai Absa omkoma speed Nyantakyi plan driving all of these things. We just let it slide because of an expose. Now, the first question we need to be asking ourselves is, who even authorized that expose? And Anas, who gave him that authority, say Uncle FIFA.
Head office. France
will say Paris. On fact, planes, Uncle Spain will say Infa. Uncle petition FIFA. Say Nsaki Kwesi Nyantakyi. Hey, a very local system. Akwa se mo has no di me bone. Na ma fa plane na US and our world courts and world courts. Say we dim one, the question they will ask you is what? Because the only time meeting media call world court is when we try our local court and fact, me try our high court and fact, me try our supreme court and fact. That is when I can take it outside the borders. But Anas just got a poof.
And even if you're in various police services and centers here in Fatuwa, Obi could do one and say, Ufi, Uban table court. Police station
good, because in law it's not in the same jurisdiction. So all of these things are there. Which protocol did Anas pass through? But assembly by what made Kwesi Nyantakyi in the case Obienye Humbo Brahman how he seemed to tarnish and denigrate the name of the president and his government. So Akufo-Addo cry.
Also the president.
What am I saying? The president. These ambiguous statements.
All you have to do is give the president 5 million.
All of these ambiguous statements. It's no big teachikwana or pewasema. In someone can, how can he come and defend you? So that was how come Nyantakyi ne ho pa ya obia amfa ntomango yede ankoma ne so fa nkata ne ho MPP for jai ne mai and NDC people were also afraid to embrace him because kwa Rebecca said, oh, so you guys are part of them now.
Yeah.
And I nas. Now, regardless of what have happened, no, I believe say we shouldn't have treated Nyantakyi the way he did. The way we did. Nyantakyi 2006 on the World Cup under his leadership. And even 2 years after 2006, Ghana hosted the CAN 2008. And now, what you mean? Yeah, the charging and all court. Ghana hosted it. Right after, we went to another World Cup again in 2010. 14. This was all in the rings. 2010.
Yeah,
this was all in the rings of Nyantakyi. We've thrown away we've thrown away the baby with the bathwater. The Ben and Kebitimai as human beings. See a bit my tinny Kwesi Nyantakyi near more and some more kaya. The right thing he needed to do was to resign, which you said he did.
Yeah.
But should we have thrown him off and erased him totally from Ghana football? No. Because expertise, what am I say? Obi be school, why is it driving? Share Obi or school, but or a chief driver.
Yeah.
The first Oku University we are masters, so yes, you're sure driving 1, 2, 3 krana. Even for the next 4 months, krano, what could school said now? Oh yeah, what could you driving said then school? You can't compete with Obi or driving 25 years. Yeah. Why? Because experience breeds perfection. The experience that Kwesi Nyantakyi has, and your school accept. Will be why in sports advocates it will legone abroach. It doesn't make sense. It makes sense, but it doesn't make sense because expertise is what goes on. And yes, I Zanka Chelsea money man your offer a woman my graduate if coaching courses. They like people with expertise, with years of experience. Nyantakyi, it's in as much as Nyantakyi or resign here from CAF
GFA.
As GFA president, we should have used him in the board and at the management of CAF and even GFA. But and I remember that time in 75 and we saw people like Countryman Zungu. I said the Ghana football is about to revolutionize. Bribe the idea yintimi pepa. Akwes obi be catch us say or stop here. You can never stop sickness. It is there. It is part of us. The same way corruption. Yes. The same way corruption is part of us. We can't do anything about corruption. We can only suppress and minimize it. But for them to come and say, Ghana football, no, you see an ebesisa, then you see Dankweku Yabua coming out to say, oh, Nyantakyi de we Ghana Nimas, you see Ghana football the ebeye 4 years and year. And let me give you one example about this guy. I've been watching him closely. Some of them are very sure. In some nearby, this whole thing about my expose in Ukraine, they had no chrono as on my ideas and on my hints. Say, young try Nyantakyi. Nyantakyi by initial form grind. Yet they are not done quickly. Echo count board meeting and board members of GFA. What happened? What happened? What happened? And this same person will come and tell us, say, Nyantakyi, you see, they be a catch us the grass is greener at the other side. Grass now, if you say green, but okay, it is not it. That is how life is. People think situations on our management is easy until they get into. I don't know one car. There was no Nyantakyi. The people who were elected as GF and even the board members, or no than Kweku Yeboah, election. Why didn't he go there? Why didn't he than Kweku Yeboah? Why didn't Obekama Yetia and our Koya Pamno? Who should sack you if you are really interested in Ghana? Until you be but was seeing your kind and your question and I be treat you as a he at a point in time he was the spokesperson for GFA. What happened? Share me say the grass is always greener on the other side. So all of these things are kind revolutionizing Ghana football and
losing a lot
the expertise and look at how we are running the football system now. Look at the players we used. There's one guy who has an Akotoko feed doctor, this local name, 21 years or so. Or she goes, I say for every match, this guy was scoring goals. yakofa abrofin ko de bi omutiri wetutu ya mo latogin so mbebo ma Ghana. Whilst these local players are there. Yes,
so how much more
these local players are there. And secondly, to look at this very well. Those players are more abrochino. Sebe, omu nim Ghana. Obe contracting and say ombebo ball. Fine, ni bibi fi Ghana, ne mami and papa. But the only reason he will barge in is when he knows say he can't make it to another country, in a local team and a national team. Into our season, I know you say okay, Spain. More players are only me can first 30 selection now. Onko. Obeko baby or bit my obenya face no so they are building a portfolio class. Exactly. And one thing about football is that football it was short lifespan. By 35-36 now retire. 35-36 now retire. Into share Messi ni Ronaldo Krana. Ushe football so ma one dey. Eswati. But they are inside because of what? Franchise and what? Business. Because Man U and him say okay, you keep Ronaldo. People will come to what? People will come and watch.
Like a football club.
They will come and watch, pay and watch us at the stadium. Among for him say okay, a club here Messi way, PSG. Or when it's okay, Messi or what you see, no bit Messi grab at PSG. Look at how the numbers blew on their Instagram. A franchise, but a band performance and it is a face. So all of these things are air no. Omo players a contract omo no mo ba. Omo no ba no be building the portfolio because you say by 35 years or retire. And secondly to the people who go and contract them, I to say obi onu na edwuma say our links or GFA into okwa abrochira. Okoshe local leagues no share one more as omo Ghana descent near dia. Wa form nyina number. Obi anu be present ama GFA so players see near dia muntu su omo. You choose omu we are at the end of the day 30,000 winning bonus at the moment. Omu dey won bear 5% or 10%. That is how people are making money.
And it's even alleged
of
the
these
GFA
white players.
President himself know a particular player.
Yes, that is how.
Philemon Bafo.
That is how these people supposedly and allegedly are making money off the plane. Someone say players no mobile no new, so new. Yeah, boy, the only names you could hear they are you Amate, Pate.
Asa.
And a new pistol now abano. Asa. They can what were they doing? Goalkeeper growth in fa. You see, these are questions. So Ghana system no Ghana football happen you. But in as much as when you are course Nyantakyi could have halted a lot of this. Nyantakyi Nyashekobe used to local players.
Sure.
Nyantakyi Ghana will have done well in Brazil if not for the unruly character of Sule Muntari and then Kevin Prince Boateng. A brand new more pitch no more than Brazil. Krum, Rio de Janeiro, because they were angry with the coach. Why? What man say all of these things na a question and then you quiet and you follow local coach on boy. You say go follow local coach from boy. You go follow Milo from on boy.
Yes, Milo Nasa Kakunku.
Any wa see. All of these things are and these shows that there's politics in football. And then the best thing we can do to bring Ghana football back on the skill. Somebody can catch out and say, you can take everything of a man from a man. You can't take the knowledge and expertise. We need to bring Kwesi Nyantakyi back, not to be GFA president, but we need to add him to the board. The board. Ni tap into the expertise because trust me, I quite say Apple Steve Jobs. You're the iPhone buyer, no. Oh, we are penna. It says that iPhone is not going to be the same. And you kind of create what has iPhone added? iPhone. They been pan iPhone diaba. Let me tell you something about Steve Jobs. Apple Pencil, iPad, and then near media can wireless charging. During Steve Jobs, Embre, and Steve Jobs was starting making arrangements for these things. Let me tell you something about White. White put they think 25 years ahead. It's a Ghana you were 2021, Bruni was 2050. What am I saying? Into that time, Steve Jobs started planning for wireless charging in Yamania. But Steve Jobs, they depend on iPhone or multimedia back. Apart from camera, need the same old thing. Design, memory, screen display, retina, the same thing. I say and the iPhone a rectangle, a chain be a chin round, and the iPhone a glass, a chain be logo the same thing. But you see, Steve Jobs died with his brilliant idea. We shouldn't wait for Nyantakyi to die. We should bring him and tap into his expertise. Nobody catches, okay, Nana, this same guy did corruption, and now allegedly or your corruption, I may report him at FIFA. Who even gave the license to announce to even
report him to FIFA?
To report Christian Nyantakyi to FIFA.
And also,
Which means Anas doesn't regard our rule of law. Let me give you an example. We are TV3. TV3, and now we are local station, CNN Ghana. Yeah. My headquarters are US. That's the global CNN brand, cable news network. And I'll call you no. And I want to reporting be and I'll be Mauska. And also, a mouse can do a reporter man. And you capture one on camera. Nipa no capture on camera. We and one month when we tell you no semu. And I started the journalists for near the day. And I'm share no we or the come BBC. Or we no the Okoye Premier. Kumasi, Accra, wine, auditorium, or turn as movie tickets. No, the just fine. Expose no or so but not at the expense of somebody's downfall. Or we I know say okay. CNN Ghana, one headquarters ni media commission. NMC what Ghana no. Me famamo. Or we no the competition US CNN. Say yensake. You see, this analysis I'm making, I'm telling you, say, the right channel. I'm not saying analysis investigation is bad. What I believe, say, a comedy, don't tempt people. Even the Bible tells you, say, do not tempt. Brother, Yankupon, Bonsam, Bonsam, Ekachi, Yankupon, say, or on sea or on Winfrey Mountain, or say, don't tempt thy Lord, thy God. Or nupo. Or tempting to say, or see, we nyameba than a bowing into bread. One yet. You see, so all of these things are air costs. All of these things are air costs. It tells you, say, even God acknowledges that human beings, we are fragile. And at the end of the day, too, we are very, I don't know the word to use, but
it's easy to get human.
It's easy to get human. We are prone. Because we are not perfect. So why would you try to give money to someone to see if he's corrupt or not? Master.
And we are all working for money.
So all of these things, it tells you, say, even if Anas should do this investigation, the approach of investigation should be changed too. Or your investigation, he should not go and be premiering it and giving it to CNN. On the local authorities. That is why we have the sports commission, the sports minister. That is why we have, your friend is saying, local sports agencies. That's why we have the National Media Commission. That's why we have the appropriate bodies
in Ghana.
Now, almost situation, how to handle it. And at the end of the day, the big question we should ask ourselves is, how should we even tackle this in a way? Say, how should we even allow the people who are caught in an expose to come out and defend themselves? Did we give them the platform? Did we give Nyantakyi the same platform we gave to Anasa? Obiaka expose say, what happened? Can we know him? And Nyantakyi beka sema the money was not $80,000, it was $20,000. Now Anasa beka, yes, even if it's $25,000, he took the money. You can't. We need to allow the guy to speak and let us know what happened. Being Bunukum for Nyantakyi was gone. Ghana football is going to be artwork. The next thing in the next revolution. And football. Ghana football I time to the extent say a crowd of folk crown for sourcing BlackStars. So what I'm saying is that all these things coming up is true. Anas is to take the blame at a point in time, but Nyantakyi too will also take the blame. And some ne buy seb enye some Nyantakyi kan ya anka yin massa. A bra Anas a investigation be about Galamsey ne nyama. Because there was one MPP person involved. But it's not say one kasa be breed, the president said he's doing investigation. If he's guilty, he's still at post. Anas, he is still at post because you don't call the shots. You can't tell when somebody should be sacked or not. You've done your investigation, fine, but the appropriate body should measure and weigh and see if now they are banned, if it's in order of merit that the person should be sacked or not. And we'll see even a murder person a fair trial. Because university one time, something happened in our exam hall. I didn't do anything wrong because I think mistakenly I had a material on me. As a material no crown, foreign material, but and yet even in response to exams na tron. But your bad boy search and they just came to do random search. It's yes searching me crown metro. And I will say this man, so I don't may find shit because subjects and I know it's off head. Me kata me tea me ni cry me. But they say no. And I'm the phones the man me say it's against the rules, so I need to appear before they'll try to cancel my permit. They'll give me a fair and they came and they gave me a fair trial. Even though to me the trial was not fair, they wrote to me that member disciplinary committee near their day. What I did was wrong. No excuse because even though man copy no, don't send the material inside. Good. But they gave me a fair trial. I think I didn't go. And I'm saying me BM said because I didn't come to the two successive friends invitations, no, I have to go and rewrite again. And I write and I passed again. But they gave me the right to come and give my own speech. Yourself. Did we do the same thing for Nyantakyi? All the media organizations, almost fra nas, and man, the big platform. Did we give Nyantakyi the same platform to also utter his grievances and also give his side of the story? We didn't. We did not. We did not. We're happy in this man's downfall. Name them. Nanaba Nama was jubilating. Name them. Countryman Zungu was jubilating. Name them. Kwame Sefakai and then the Badam Kwekuya body were jubilating. Name them. Uncountable. All of us thought, hey, Anas Ayadi. I feel the Ghana. I say, Bing, Sebi, I say, a TV. I ain't shabi ma.
We are complaining.
I feel I'm more complaining. And I drink a crab, a bimutrim say, Nyantakyi and Kawasi Ayanesa. Well, the chaos will go on forever. And I said, a Ghana football corner, Ghana 4 have lost. See, the only time Ghana will have redeemed themselves was this particular AFCON. And I'm going to redeem you, but they lost it because a bride share one, almost say two, you bet two ni no. People say yes, this is the BlackStars we want because BlackStars, no, saying on the day you can't say we will come back. No, we wanted his words to manifest, even though it could have manifested. We needed to do. I was say at least without the day you'll see it me baby.
Yeah, one day.
But it didn't happen. It didn't happen. And all of this is also. So I believe saying Nyantakyi should be called back. The guy is young. He's not 60 years. Your man brought back to Ghana football. We should take that stupid 15 years ban off him. 15. Yeah, allow him. Yeah, allow him.
It's FIFA. Ghana
no, we can do something about it.
If it's a petition, I bet they are.
We can petition them. They'll understand. We can do something about it. We can let him come back to active football and give his expertise, analysis. So, radio stations and media organizations, they should call. And TV3 has started to say, oh, yeah. And Paul, I don't watch it. But this is next time, good evening, Ghana, because that particular Nyantakyi segment got high viewership, no, or the Nebeba.
Okay.
You should allow that man back gradually, you pushing it back to Ghana football. Trust me, you will never be brave. The ordinary Ghanaians don't see mistakes with it, but Nyantakyi is able to spot a Hana Yeko, maybe a tear and intern patreno. We need to bring him back. Nipa no ye expose no hin. Or the idea kata ne nimpo.
Ye nimu no.
Or the idea kata ne nim. Meanwhile, you lose a gem, Nyantakyi. You lose a gem. But kama mintia, your friend say football is. Can you solve crisis in football? I'm not saying corruption should go on, but we need to have channels and ways and means to address our grievances. And I'm happy what is going on because at the end of the day, you know, King Japan beka and yes, but you see how things are changing. The prophets never appreciated, but after Ghana for any be concerning Nyantakyi and the Anas. Anas investigation is good, but I think you should change the approach. So also be the bonya catch the person red-handed. There shouldn't be any form of like quid pro quo. There shouldn't be any form of like duress. And also to me, that is no investigation.
Just like the police surveillance cameras,
Michelle History Channel, Michelle Investigations be yes, Michelle Investigations be we don't do those things. But if I didn't bet one someone share,
edited one,
catching you in the act.
The TBB, you found it try, you're heading in an action. We have a petition FIFA na the Papa Nyantakyi back to Ghana football game.